Hey everybody, Phil here. I'm the co-founder and lead developer here at MagnetManager. And I'm excited to show you today our software kind of for the first time and show you how it can revolutionize the way you create your lead magnets. So let's start with ease of use. I'm going to just go over here to MagnetManager and I might as well sign in. And we're in, and we can create a lead magnet just like this. I'm going to create something for my fictional health blog, and so let's go. I've got some stuff over here so you don't have to watch me copy and paste too much. And so we're going to do protein-packed breakfast ideas. I've already got a category for breakfast, and you can add categories as much as you want, protein, and we have a choice of AI templates. You know, we can do 10-point listicle, 5-point listicle. If you are going out and wanting to summarize another blog post of your own or somebody else's or whatever, you can use the blog post summary. You can also do the same thing with a YouTube video. You just paste in the URL and you will create a lead magnet from that YouTube video. Or if you have all whack of text, you can just paste in the text and we'll give you a comprehensive text summary and give you a detailed guide. So there's a lot of options there, but for the sake of argument, I'm just going to go for a 5-point listicle. And you just type in, you don't have to worry about creating any fancy prompts or anything like that. You just need to type in what you want to include in the lead magnet. And in this case, it is just that. Protein-packed breakfast ideas. It's a 5-point listicle. So, okay. Best protein-packed breakfast ideas, 5-point listicle, and let's go off and see how it does. This should only take a minute or so. Just enough time for me to have a drink of the tea. And there it is. There is our 5 best protein-packed breakfast ideas to kickstart your day. Nicely written. If you want to slow the video down and read this, I urge you to go right ahead and do it. So the lead magnet is created, and what we're going to do is publish this and get it ready. So to publish anything on MagnetManager, of course you have to have a privacy policy, thanks to the European Union and GDPR. So I'm just going to put in a dummy URL for now, privacy policy from Google, which it isn't. Here's also where we can set how long it takes before this pop-up shows up. This is a preview of what kind of opt-in form we're going to create and see for the user. Get pumped. We can create a nice title here if we want. And name, email, if we want to change that to something else, you know, we can change it to a green or red. You know, blue's the best. That's why I have a default. Anyway, purple. There you go. And we're going to save our settings, and that's pretty much all we need to do to get our lead magnet published. I'm going to just click the copy. Oh, got to publish it first. There we go. It's been successfully published. Now let's copy the link, and I'm just going to go to a private browser window and paste it in, and there we are. There's our lead magnet, and in 5 seconds, the window's going to come up, and we're going to ask our people to sign up. I'm not going to do that, because the next thing we want to look at is analytics. It's one thing to have lead magnets, you need to know how they're performing. So let's go to our dashboard, and we can see we've got our one lead magnet. This is the title that we gave it. You know, so you can name these things anything you want. We've got a little icon here, which is a globe that says that means it's published, and we've seen that it's been visited 1 time, and we have no leads, so our conversion rate is 0. But let's create another private window and go back to that lead magnet. Give it 5 seconds, and let's sign up this time. Test user 3, test. Can't click the button until we agree to the privacy policy, and we submit, and that's it. So the person has signed up. They can now read your lead magnet. I'm going to close this for now, and we take a look, we can see that we've had 2 visits and one of them signed up. We have a conversion rate of 50%. So, analytics got you covered. If everything went crazy as well, you can also reset your stats at some point if you want. So let's take a look at what happens here. So you say, okay, Phil, this person signed up, they gave us their email. What happens to that email? Well, the one thing Lead Magnet and MagnetManager does not do for you is we are not an email service provider. So we collect all these things, and then the goal is for you to send them off to your email service provider. We will be offering the ability to download a CSV of all the people who've signed up, but the easiest thing to do is simply to go to your settings, and you can see we've got all of these options here. These are the ones that we've got right now. By the time we launch, hopefully we'll have a couple more, and we've got a list of them that we're going to be adding. So let's say we want to add our Aweber account. So we're going to connect with Aweber, and it's going to ask us to log in, which I think is this. I gotta find my login. Aweber. There we are. Let's paste it in. Explain that I am not a robot, and allow access. What did I say? That. Allow access. There we are. And we can see it's connected, and so we have Aweber. Now, when we go back to our lead magnet and email capture, we can say, oh, now Aweber is there. We can send it to the mailing list. We can go out and grab our mailing list from Aweber, and we can see Philip Smythe's list there. And if we save these settings, that means everybody who signs up is going to be sent over to Aweber's list, and that could be MailerLite, MailChimp, GetResponse, all the other ones we've got. So that's the integration process. Very simple, and yet very powerful. So those are the big things, but let's talk about some of the other smaller things. Like I said, we can change these titles, we can customize this box a little bit. We're going to be bringing in a lot more customization in the future. And the other thing that we can do that's custom is you can have your own, you can add your own domain. I don't have it set up on this account, but so you can add, leadmagnets.mysite.com will be the domain, and then you can just say, breakfast. You can get your own URL. And if we save that, now we have a new, we can just copy it from here, I guess. A new URL that takes us to the protein packed breakfast ideas. And again, this takes 5 seconds, but you can customize that as well. If you want people to have to sign up immediately, you can set this blur delay to 0. If you want to give them lots of time to read it and then only sign up if they really want to, you can set it to be whatever, 100. The other thing you might notice on here is enable downloads. For me, this is what a lead magnet is. A lead magnet is something that I, as a customer, can go and read, give you my email address, but I can download it and take it away. And that's what we let you do here. So we save, and now if I go back and look at my lead magnet again, I'm gonna have to sign up with a different email. Well, I didn't really use the most serious email. Billy Boy. And the boys at theboys.com. Let's agree to that and submit. And now we go down to the bottom, we've got to download PDF. And this lets people download a PDF of whatever it is that you've got in your lead magnet. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten other things. There's so much inside of here. Let's create another one. Let's create a new lead magnet, I love the Beatles, so let's say the Beatles in America. Obviously, I've done this one before. Music, select a template, and we're gonna do kind of a detailed guide about the cultural impact of the Beatles coming to America in 1964. So we're going to create that. See how long this takes. I know the bigger the article, sometimes a little bit the longer it takes, but there we go. We've got some thing there. And the other thing we can do is add all these things. If we want to add an image, let's select an image. There we are. There's the Beatles arriving at the Beatles heading to America. And you know, even if you wanted to, let's see if I can. I'm going to do it over here so you guys don't have to see my silly. Let's try this, because there's so many other things you can do. As you saw, we can add tables, we can add images, and let's go for this. And yes, indeed, you can even add video, paste in it, and there's the Beatles live at Shea Stadium. I'm going to fill out the privacy policy. I'm going to change the submit button. I didn't show you that before. Yeah. I think that's enough. Yeah. Send it to Aweber. To my list. Let's save these settings. And now we can publish. And let's copy the link. And here we have the Beatles arrival in America, a cultural revolution. In a few seconds, it's going to ask me to log in again. This is for a different lead magnet, so of course I can use the same. You can see the button was changed there to yeah. And we've got the Beatles, and we've even got a little video here. So how long did that take? Just a couple of seconds. Oops. And so there we go. You know, this works with any content platform, because it's just a link. So if you want to put a lead magnet on your YouTube videos in the description, on your Instagram posts, or in your Instagram profile, on your Facebook posts, on your blog posts, in your TikToks, you know, you can have a code there, or even on your Shopify pages to give people added bonus content. If they've bought your kitchen tool, you want to give them a recipe book, you can put it there. Anything you can put out there on the web that lets you have a link, you can drop in something from MagnetManager. So it absolutely works with any platform for any content creator. And this will just dramatically improve your conversion rate. You know, people love to get stuff. They'll give you their email to get the things. So why am I telling you this? Like I said, we're just almost ready to launch, and we want you to get on the mailing list, because if you're on this wait list, you're going to be able to pick this up at such an amazing early bird price. It's too shocking for me to tell you. It's we're going to have all the things that you've seen here. We're going to probably have some more email service providers integrated. We're going to have a few more features and bells and whistles, but even as it stands out of the box, you'll be able to create lead magnets in seconds, really. Be able to put those onto your already existing social media. There's no reason now for you not to have a lead magnet on every single thing you do and gather people's email addresses. Thanks for watching, spending your time with us, and let's see you signing up for the MagnetManager mailing list.